today's adventure of Outer Scope 2. The search goes on. Willie, Eleanor, and Henry still can't find Tia Rosa, so Socorro tries to cheer them up with the song she has chosen for her big audition.
The telephone. Hello, Mrs. Torres? Socorro? We found her! We found Tia Rosa! You found her? It's really her? I can't believe it. Oh, thank you very much, Mrs. Torres. Okay, I'll see you later. Okay, bye-bye. She's working at the Museum of the American Indian. Come on, let's go.
Great!
Hey, Socorro, wait. What about your audition?
Yeah, you can't forget about that.
Oh, I almost forgot about it.
Oh, well, that's okay. We can find the museum ourselves.
Yeah, right. All we need is a few directions.
Oh, no, not directions. I always get confused.
Oh, come on, it's easy. All you have to do is remember. Besides, it's practically just around the corner. Now, when you go out the door, turn right, walk 3 blocks down to Riverside Drive. Go to the bus stop and take the number 5 bus. That should take you to 155th Street, Broadway. You got it, Henry?
Easy. 3 blocks to Riverside Drive, then take the number 5 bus to 155th Street.
You got it.
Great, we're on our way.
Meet you back at my place later. Good luck.
Okay, see you later.
Hey, cut that out. It's a basketball, not a football.
So what? It didn't hurt it anyway. And besides, where he comes from in Jamaica, it could be a football. Right, Adrian?
Almost. It's a little bigger, but it's close enough.
Maybe you should go back where you came from.
Hey, come on, man. You know this country's for everybody. This is a nation of immigrants, man. You ought to know that by now. Some of us were brought here by force.
And some of us came here by choice. And I just happened to come a little later than the folks on the Mayflower, that's all.
Right again. And he's got just as much right here as anybody else, including you, Leon.
Oh, man, cut the lectures and let's play some ball.
Nah, I quit. All you do is argue anyway.
A little later for you guys.
Hey, you guys live around here?
Yeah, what's up?
We couldn't help overhearing your conversation and noticing that Adrian here is from Jamaica.
What about it? What's it to you?
Well, we were hoping you could help us.
Help you? How?
Yeah, man, run it all down.
There's a man from the Caribbean called Dr. Davis that we're trying to find, but he's off somewhere getting ready for some kind of parade.
So?
We were hoping you might know where the parade was starting, or where the people were getting ready for it. Maybe.
Hey, isn't that the West Indian Day Parade that runs up Eastern Parkway?
Yeah, come to think of it, it's almost jump-up time.
That's it. That's exactly what Dr. Davis said.
Can you guys show us where they're getting ready to set up?
Yeah, sure could. Wait till you see this parade. What do you say, Billy? Want to check it out?
Hey, why not? I've never seen him get ready for one of those things. But first, I've got to stop off at Brighton Beach. I've got to clean out one of the concession stands. Usually takes me about an hour. But with all you guys helping, it shouldn't take any time at all. Hey, what do you say?
Sure.
Hey, Leon, come on. We're on our way to the West Indian Day Parade, by way of Brighton Beach.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh, come on, it'll be fun. All that singing, dancing, and plenty of good food.
You sure you want me along after what I said?
I don't hold any grudges.
You sure about that?
Well, not too often. Come on.
Right. Let's split.
Oh, hell. Do we have to go all the way up to that Museum of the American Indian? Hey, why don't we just call?
Come on, Henry. It's probably a really interesting place. Besides, we have to find Tia Rosa.
Hey, you guys, look at this painting. America, 1776, 1976. A country of people from all countries. Boy, that's for sure.
This mural must have been painted by the students at the school.
Gee, Bolivia, Japan, Poland, Afghanistan, Yugoslavia, Vietnam. Boy, I sure have a lot to learn. Hey, why don't we hurry up and get to that museum?
Oh, Oh, Henry.
You're too much.
Next time, the museum and the beach.
And now for the big job hunt. Starring Max, the marvelous machine, and that villainous varmint, Long John Spoilsport.
Long John Spoilsport is my name. Sabotaging the job hunt is my game. All of you out there who are playing along will soon be singing a very sad song. So here we go, my fine feathered friend. You'll see a lot of my rottenness before this show ends.
And now for the host of our show, Sue Taylor.
Hi, kids. Welcome to the Big Job Hunt. Our contestants today will be from the Marie Curie East Side School and from the Columbus School.
The weirdest thing just happened.
What?
I was driving over here, and I passed Spoilsport walking down the street.
So?
When I got here a few minutes later, he was already in his dressing room putting on his makeup. And that's impossible. He couldn't have arrived ahead of me. I just can't understand it.
Maybe he got a cab. Or perhaps, Max, you just imagined that you saw him.
It wasn't my imagination. I saw him in two places at the same time.
Don't get so offended, Max. If you say you saw him, I believe you.
Good sport is my name. For my brother's deeds, I'm always blamed. Well, if it isn't my faultless twin, are you here to lecture me again? Long John, you must mend your ways. Doing evil never pays. Oh, get lost, good sport. You're such a bore. Let's see you walk right out that door. It's time for me to torment Max. I don't need you messing up my acts.
Forget about Long John, Max. Let's just pick today's contestants. First, from the Marie Curie East Side School, we have
Jose Quesada, Luisa Santiago, Jeff Bagden,
and from the Columbus School, we have
Frederica Smith, Curtis Watson, Donna DeRico.
We're glad to have you with us. Now, will each of you tell us your names and what you would like to do when you grow up? Starting with the Marie Curie East Side School, Jeff?
My name's Jeff Bagden, and I'd like to be any kind of a sports player.
Any kind of a sports player?
Mostly football.
Mostly football. Luisa?
Name is Luisa Santiago, and I like to train animals.
Train animals? And how about you, Jose?
My name is Jose Quesada, and I like to be a pilot.
A pilot? Thank you very much. Now let's hear from the Columbus School. Frederica?
My name is Frederica Smith, and I like to be a dancer.
A dancer? How about you, Curtis?
My name is Curtis Watson, I like to be a soccer player.
A soccer player? And you, Donna?
My name's Andrika, I like to be a teacher.
Thank you very much. Now, contestants, please listen carefully to the rules of the game. The object of the game is to guess the mystery job. Max will pick the categories and the questions. Questions are worth points. At the end of the round, the team with the most points gets a chance to see a clue and to name the mystery job. Now, for you kids who are playing at home, I've got a word of warning. Watch out for Long John Spoilsport. He'll be up to his old and dirty tricks, hard at his habit of trying to confuse you, so watch out. It's time for our first question. Max, let's have a category. The category is history. Thanks a lot, Max.
You're welcome.
This question is worth 10 points. Ohayisa an American Indian whose English name was Charles Eastman, became a famous writer in later life? He also was A, filmmaker, B, lawyer, C, doctor, or D, musician? Yes, Curtis.
Musician?
Well, Max? I'm sorry, the answer was C, a doctor.
Yeah. He's planning a really dirty trick. That brother of mine makes me sick.
Now let's move on to our second question. Are you ready, teams?
Yes.
Max, let's have a category and a question. The category is science. Thanks a lot, Max.
Sure.
Hey, lady, is this thing Max?
I am not a thing.
Yes, this is Max, so what?
He's been recalled for an emergency repair. Orders are to take him in immediately.
Hey, what do you guys do?
Hey, you guys, hold it. This is TV here.
I don't know anything about TV. I'm just following orders.
This is terrible, but the show must go on. Let's get back to our question. Are you ready, teams?
Yes.
This question is worth 10 points. A podiatrist is a specialist in the treatment of what ailments? Are they A, throat, B, feet, C, nose, or D, eyes? Yes, Curtis.
Throat.
Mr. Audio Man, could you please ask the producer if he could tell us if that answer was right or wrong?
That answer was wrong.
I'm sorry, the answer was B, feet.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Too late, I fear.
What do you want, Long John? I have enough troubles without you.
I'm good sport, Long John's twin brother. Lying I don't do. Ask our mother.
This is just another trick.
My brother does things in a mean, mean way, but I shall try to save the day. Here's some more questions.
Hey, maybe he is trying to tell the truth. I bet that was the person that Max thought he saw. It was supposed to be Long John Spoilsport. Well, I hope he can do something. Now, panelists, I'm going to ask you 5 true or false questions. Each question is worth 5 points. The first question is, 50% of the Earth's surface is covered with water. Yes, Jeff?
False.
That's right, 75% of the Earth's surface is covered with water. Number 2. Number 2, Mount Rushmore is the highest peak in North America. Yes, Curtis?
True.
I'm sorry, the answer is false. Mount McKinley is the highest peak in North America. Number 3, I.M. Pei, the Chinese-American architect, has designed the John F. Kennedy Library in Cambridge. Yes, Donna?
False.
I'm sorry, that answer is true. I.M. Pei has also designed the National Airlines Terminal in New York and the State University campus at Fredonia. Number 4, Seattle in Washington State was named after an Indian chief who befriended settlers. Yes, Curtis?
False.
I'm sorry, that answer is true. And number 5, our last question. Pinto is a Spanish word meaning spotted. Yes, Donna?
False.
I'm sorry, that answer is true. The score is now 5-0 in favor of Marie Curie Eastside School. Marie Curie Eastside School, you are ahead by 5 points, so you get the first crack at today's mystery job. Since Max isn't here, I'm going to have to show you the clue on my magic TV. Watch closely. Okay, panelists, that's the clue. Remember, you can talk it over with your teammates before answering, but you just have 10 seconds to name the mystery job. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yes, Louisa?
An architect.
An architect, did you say? Mr. Audio Man, please ask the producer if that's the right answer.
That answer is wrong.
I'm sorry, it was a good try, but a little off the mark.
Long John, you have gone too far. A fiendish one is what you are. There is nothing you can do. Now split the scene or I'll keep you too. Yeah. There's one thing I can do, my brother. I'm leaving here and telling Mother. No, good sport, please don't do that. She'll knock me right into my hat. Mama Spoilsport doesn't play. She'll surely make me rue this day.
And now, teams, if you'll just get ready, we can move on to our second round.
Okay, Teddy.
Hey, what's this, huh?
Oh, it was a mistake. We'll bring them back.
What's going on here? You mean Max is coming back? Max, what happened?
You'll never believe this, but old big bad Spoilsport turns out to be a mama's boy.
What?
Yeah, his brother threatened to tell Mama Spoilsport about his dirty deeds, and Long John turned as meek as a lamb. It was really funny.
So Good Sport really turned out to be a good guy after all.
He sure did. Imagine having Spoilsport for a twin. Wow.
Are you ready to go to work now?
Sure am.
Now, teams, we're going to move on to our second and final round, the super bonus question. This question is worth 50 points. The team that gets this right wins the final chance to see a clue and to name the mystery job. Okay, teams, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's have the question, Max. Category is potluck. Thanks a lot, Max.
You're welcome.
The initials ERA stand for the Equal Rights Amendment, a proposed constitutional amendment written to guarantee equality to A, the handicapped, B, women, C, Native Americans, or D, all of the above. Yes, Curtis?
D?
D, did you say? What about that answer, Max? I'm sorry. That was the wrong answer because the answer was B, women. Well, Marie Curie East Side School, this is your last chance to see a clue and to guess the mystery job. But the first time, someone said that the clue was an architect. That was wrong, but it was pretty close. So, remember, if you guess incorrectly, Columbus School will get the next opportunity to name the mystery job. Okay, Max, let's see the clue now. Okay, panelists, remember you have 10 seconds to name the mystery job, but you can think it over with your teammates before answering. 10, 9, 8, 7. Yes, Rosa. Excuse me?
Builder.
Somebody who, did you say a builder?
Yeah.
What do you mean by a builder, like say?
Building houses.
Somebody who builds houses?
Yeah.
What do you think about that answer, Max? That's correct. The job was an owner of a construction company. So, Marie Curie East Side School, you just won the big job hunt. Have you ever wondered who puts the house together and makes all the plans? Who buys the lumber? Who hires the plumbers and the carpenters? And who sees that it all works out well in the end? Well, That's what running a construction company is all about, as you will soon see. Mrs. Gilda Jurich is the owner of a construction company in California. Watch closely.
My name is Gilda Bojorquez Jurich. I am a part owner of the Robert Parada Construction Company. I was one of the first Mexican-American women to obtain her B1 general contractor's license in the state of California. The site that I'm taking you to in Westlake, California, is a single residence family home that we are building. We hope to sell it for approximately $250,000. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Gilda.
How are you?
Fine.
Oh, this is looking nice. I first met Bob Parada, my partner, when we both joined the California Association of Mexican-American Contractors. What most impressed me about Bob was his intelligence. And during our discussions, we found that we had the same goals and ideas about how a construction company should be run.
Yeah, I think this will look really nice coming through here, back to there.
How far are you going to come in?
Oh, up to the entryway there in the corner.
We really don't have a problem that other people have because we don't look at each other as he is a man, I am a woman, but that we are in full partners trying to accomplish our goals. Hi, Bill. How are you? Hey, the tile looks gorgeous. People that work with their hands can make $30,000 a year. Plumbers, bricklayers, and laborers. So children, I tell them, should not be put down because they're not doctors or attorneys. The trades are a skill that is being lost. And I am always out begging young people to go into apprenticeship programs because you can maintain your dignity. I was born in East Los Angeles. It's the Mexican-American ghetto. I had a marvelous father. Papa, fortunately, belonged to the Steelworkers Union. They built bridges. And I think that's when I thought, gee, I wish I could be a man. But I didn't have to be a man because I'm in the construction industry and I'm a woman. One of the advantages of having your own business is that it allows me to do some community work. This is the Medano Daycare Center. We renovated, restored, and remodeled this old house. The Filipino community went to the city of Los Angeles because they needed a daycare center for their children.
Hi.
Mr. Romero, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
Fine. How's the school? It's very gratifying to go back and see the children enjoying our efforts and our work and know that they are being educated in their language and our language and being able to grow. When I come back and see these children in this daycare center playing and learning, it makes me happy because I've been able to combine the running of a construction company for profit and my skills for the betterment of a minority community.
It's award time here on the Big Job Hunt, and I'd like to present the Max Trophy to our winners, the Marie Curie Side School. And to our fine runners-up, Columbus School, here's our consolation prize, the Mini Max Trophy. Thanks for being with us, and we'll see you all right here next time on the Big Job Hunt. Till then.
Hi, it's Woody, and I'm feeling keen, 'cause I'm shouting the praises of the bean. So many kinds, ooh, what a joy. Garbanzo, fava, lima, and soy, and a rainbow of colors. What a parade. Red, brown, and black, they come in every shade. Now, Mexican Americans make beans a special way. So frijoles refritos is our dish of the day. Get a grown-up to help by all means. And this is what you'll need to make refried beans. 4 cups of pinto beans. Now listen well. You can use cooked beans because they really taste swell. Or use pinto beans. They come in a can. But then rinse them and drain them. Do you understand? great. Sabroso, delicioso. Mexican-American frijoles refritos.
What would you do if you? How would you feel if you? What would you do and how would you feel? Oh, woo.
Hi, Sophie. What you doing? Waiting for my bike to get fixed. How come you're not coming to play baseball anymore? What's the matter? You don't like it?
It's not that. I'm just tired of the boys giving me a hard time, telling me they don't want any girls on the team.
Well, don't let that bother you. They're just jealous because you can hit better than they can.
I know, Cal.
How would you feel if someone told you that you couldn't do something just because you're a girl?
I'd be mad. I'd also think it was kind of silly.
Well, I'd just go find another friend.
I'd feel that it wasn't fair, so I'd get some other girls that wanted to do the same thing and have a protest.
Doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl as long as you can do it.
How would you feel?
Get right on to the vegetable soup. Get right in on the Harley. Get right in, come on and ride us around. Get right into the vegetable soup. It takes all kinds of vegetables. It takes all kinds of vegetables. It takes all kinds of vegetables to make a vegetable soup. Come on along and join us. Delicious hits. Come on along, we're gonna have some fun. Come on along and join us. Delicious hits. In a little bowl of vegetable soup. Get right on to the vegetable soup. Delicious hits. Get right in on the Harley. Get right in, come on and ride us around. Get right into the vegetable soup. It takes all kinds of vegetables. It takes all kinds of vegetables. It takes all kinds of vegetables to make a vegetable soup.
And now, today's adventure of Outer Scope 2, the museum and the beach. Willie, Eleanor, and Henry have finally arrived at the museum where Tia Rosa works. Now they just have to find her.
Hey, this must be the place.
There's the main entrance. Hi, pardon me. Do you work here?
Yes,
We're looking for Tia Rosa. Do you know her?
I sure do. She just took over for me so I could go to lunch. She's in the South American section.
Can you tell us what she looks like?
She's wearing a green blazer. You can't miss her. Good luck.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you
so much.
Hey, come on, let's go. This is the South American Hall, so we're in the right place. She must be here somewhere.
South America is rich in many different cultures spanning thousands of years. This beautiful featherwork is from the forest tribes of the interior. Now I'd like to show you some magnificent gold objects.
Boy, where could she be? Do you think she's left the hall?
Hey, there goes a lady in a green jacket around that corner.
Come on, let's go see if it's Tia Rosa.
This piece is one of the last remaining artifacts from an early Ecuadorian civilization before the Spaniards arrived. The rest was plundered, melted down, and shipped back to Spain by the conquering Spaniards. Fortunately, this medallion was hidden and saved, handed down from one generation to the next generation.
Could it
by
be
the
the
wise
same
men of the
one?
tribe.
I don't know. I can't see it. That's it. That's it. It's the medallion. We found it.
Wow, what a place.
Gee, I didn't know there are beaches like this right here in New York City.
Well, this is it. Okay, let's get it over with.
Okay.
What the? Look! Hey!
What the heck are we running for?
Medallion.
Let's relax for a while.
Oh, come on,
Like these normal folks out here.
No, look, we real.
Let's just relax.
Right, okay.
Catch some sun.
Yeah. Bob, you gotta think big. Listen,
Live.
Come on, think big.
Live.
Right, sit a look at this. Every place, Acapulco, Miami, listen, the Riviera. You get surf, you get sun, but best of all, Bob, listen to this. Money, right?
Money.
You think money. All
Money.
we gotta do, all we gotta
Money.
do, find those kids, right? Grab that medallion. You'll get it, yeah.
Those kids could be anywhere. We gotta find them first.
Yeah, it's true, it's a problem. Yeah, well, maybe we should relax a little bit, you know?
Hey!
What?
Over there!
What?
That, on the boardwalk, that
Where?
wearing baseball hat.
Oh!
I'd know that hat anywhere. Let's go. Okay, that about does it. Thanks for the help, guys. Maybe I'll treat you all to some sodas later.
Okay, soon as we get to the parade.
Right, there should be lots of good stuff there. Ginger beer, soy juice, lots of good stuff.
Oh no!
What? What is it?
It's those two crooks! They're after us again!
Oh no! Let's get out of here.
Split up. Cynthia, this way.
We'll meet at Eastern Parkway in Flatbush.
Okay, come on, Edgar.
Okay.
Next time, Tia Rosa and the other medallion.
What do you want to know about yourself? What do you want to know about yourself?
Have you ever wondered why some people think newborn babies are funny looking and others think they're beautiful? What about a painting or sculpture? Maybe you saw something beautiful, but all your friend could see was a piece of junk. Or what about the first time you saw someone who looked very different from what you're used to? What did you think? Well, if any of this sounds familiar, then you've run into a question that people have been asking for a long time. What is beauty? Now, most people would agree that roses are beautiful. But what if they were the only kind of flowers? It might be rather boring. So it is with humans. Without the incredible variety of people in the world, without the differences in hair, in eyes, in dress, and decoration, we wouldn't have so many fascinating ideas about what is beautiful. Beauty can be expressed in the choice of clothes, in a special hairstyle, in jewelry and decorations. And it could also be expressed with a smile. Because all the most wonderful clothing, hair, and decorations can only make someone beautiful if they feel it inside. That kind of beauty, the inside kind, there is no limit to where you can find it. Perhaps that's the real magic of beauty. It's always new and fresh because it comes from our own feelings and emotions mixed with what we hear and see and touch. The real magic is when we each find our own sense of beauty.
Time to tell a story. It's storytelling time.
I am Upeppo the wind, and I have been here since the beginning of time. Listen to my soft breezes whisper in your ear, and I will tell you a story. In the days when you could still lend your beauty, it was not yet known except by men of magic like Ngumu and myself, that on one's face you could read the good and the evil. In that time there were two young twin sisters. See them, they're playing in the sun. Sweet as sunny with a voice like music. Ubaya with the voice of a grumbling drum.
Cry, baby,
Ubaya with the voice of a grumbling drum.
Let him go.
Watch their faces, see the changes, the kind, the cruel, see how it's done. The kind, the cruel, see how it's done. They are now 10 years of age.
Ubaya, come listen to the birds. Come, birds, come singing. Come and sing your song here, yes, sing for it's sunny. Come, birds, come singing. Sing your song for Ubaya and me.
Birds, be quiet, fly away.
But Ubaya, their songs are so beautiful.
I hate them. If I can catch them, I'll pull out their wings just like the butterflies.
The years passed, and as they grew, there was nothing that pleased Ubaya.
Oh, Ubaya, see the flowers. I will pick you. Pretty flowers, they smell so sweet. Grow at our feet. Yes, pretty flowers. Pick for you, a gift for you. Yes, pretty flowers.
Yes, pretty flowers.
They smell so sweet.
They smell so sweet.
They do. You would look pretty with them on.
Oh, Hisani, do not be a fool. You are beautiful, and I am not. And those flowers won't help.
It was not long before they reached the age for marrying. Hisani, with her kind ways and gentle eyes, was very popular. But Ubaya, with her sharp tongue and mean look, scared the young men away.
Ubaya, you will never marry if you keep on insulting everyone.
That is not why.
It's only because I am ugly and you are beautiful.
Ubaya, that is not true. If you really think that my face will get you a husband, then let us change faces.
Hisani, with your face, you will see. I will marry immediately.
And it was done. The next morning, Ubaya started on her journey wearing the face of Hisani. Soon she approached the village where the chief was looking for a bride.
I see a woman so full of beauty, a woman of beauty, a woman there.
Ubaya, Ubaya, with the face of Hisani. No one knows it's you in there. Ubaya, do not speak, Ubaya, do not speak, or they'll see you there.
See, oh chief, do you see the beauty?
Yes, I see the beauty there. I am the chief I wish to marry. Will you be my bride, my wife? My bride is here.
Dance now for the chief, dance now for the chief, dance now for the chief.
Yes, my bride is here.
And so the marriage took place, and the villagers danced. But never once during the ceremony did Ubaya speak.
Yes, Ubaya, with the face of Hisani. Time will tell if you'll keep your beauty. On your face, it will be written clear.
What has happened to Hisani now that she wears her sister's face? No suitors have come to call, and her friends, the animals, are worried about her.
Hisani has given Ubaya her face. Spread the word. Hisani now has the face of Ubaya.
We must do something. With Ubaya's face, she'll never marry.
We must find Ngumu, for he has the rainbow's magic. He will paint her as she really is.
Let us call him Man of Magic, Man of Magic. Hear our call and Gumu, hear our call. He's your magic, Man of Magic. Hear our call and Gumu, hear our call. What you are will be what he will see. His magic brush paints you. Paint you what you are, paint you what you are. If you're kind or cruel, wise or just a fool, paint you. Paint you what you are, paint you what you are. Man of magic, Man of Magic. Rainbow swirling round, rainbow swirling round. Man of magic, paint your magic. Rainbow coming near, rainbow, yes, and Gumu's here.
Jumbo and Ngumu.
Jumbo, my friends.
We have called you to paint our friend Hisani.
She has exchanged faces with her mean sister Ubaya, and we fear she will never marry.
We will bring her to you.
And so the animals brought Hisani to Ngumu. Though she wore the face of Ubaya, all he could see was her inner beauty. Hisani, I do not need to paint you. Though I have searched for many years, I have never before met the woman who I wish to marry. Hisani, will you be my wife?
Yes, Ngumu, for on your face it is written that you are a man of truth.
Look right there, can't you see? Ngumu's rainbow's turning for me.
Look right there, bright to be. Lovely Hisani, come dance with me.
Flamingo, start your dancing, music so entrancing. And look who start prancing, to wedding drums we're dancing. Birds let's hear you singing, joyous gifts they're bringing. Elephants, trumpets ringing, for wedding songs we're singing. Oh, right there, can't you see? The whirling rainbow is swirling so green. Oh, Hisani, the thing that lies,
And as the years went, quickly passing, on Hisani's face, her beauty you could tell, But on Ubaya's, whose tongue kept lashing, the cruelty came back. You could see it well.
Ubaya, ever since we have been married, you have been mean and sharp of tongue. The woman I married was beautiful. You have become ugly.
I am mean and ugly because my sister has come and stolen my beauty. We must go to her and make her return my face. You are a chief. You must order her to do it.
And so Ubaya and the chief started out for Hassani's village. And they saw that it was true. Hassani's face was beautiful.
Like Hassani standing there, you are a jewel, I do declare. Like a flower standing in the grass now.
My wife Ubaya was right. Your wife Hassani has stolen her beauty. It is with my wife's face that she's standing like a flower.
See, I told you she had stolen my beauty.
Oh, no, Chief. My wife has not stolen your wife's face. She is wearing her own beauty that time has written there. Ubaya is mean and cruel, and so it is written on her face.
Do not believe him. She has stolen my beauty.
Ngumu, you have the magic of the rainbow. Paint her so that she is beautiful. I do not wish her to be unhappy.
I cannot do it even for you, Hassani, but I will try.
Ubaya, yes, with colors flowing, I will try to paint you glowing. Look, just see, I painted beauty, but your face came through more truly.
Mix new colors, you do know how. Try your hardest, try again now.
It doesn't matter how I paint you, all my magic cannot change you. Yes, Chief, you can see just standing there. Hassani's face she cannot wear. Ubaya, if beautiful you want to be, then you must change within, you see. That's how it is.
Ngumu, you are right. In this time when people can lend their beauty, it was foolish for me to marry Ubaya just because she looked beautiful. I decree that from this time forward, no longer may anyone exchange faces.
I, Peppo, have told you the story, how faces keep changing one by one. Your eyes have seen, they don't deceive you, the kind, the cruel, you've seen it done. The kind, the cruel, you've seen it done. And so I have carried the words throughout the land, like seeds upon the wind.
Hi, this is Woody. Here's food with a twist. Noodles in all shapes. I can't resist. Corkscrews, wagon wheels, all kinds of wiggles. Stretched out, squashed down, they give me the giggles.
Do you like to eat lo mein?
I had it before.
Lo mein is from China. There are other kinds of noodles that's made in Italy, but noodle was originally from China. We can make it with all kinds of leftover meat and vegetables. But before you cut the vegetables, you have to wash them very clean. And when you use the knife, be very careful. Now cut them into very thin strips. You know, because Chinese cook the vegetable very fast, so that's why we have to cut them very small. Give me the onion. Now we're going to cut the meat. This is leftover roast beef, and you can use any kind of leftover meat, ham or leftover chicken. Okay, you start cutting it. Maybe she can help you.
Okay.
Hey, now let's go and fry the vegetables.
Okay.
We put some more oil in.
How much oil?
4 tablespoons, okay? And half a cup of water. Salt and pepper to taste. Then we turn on the high heat. Let it steam for 5 minutes.
Hi, this is Woody with exciting news about all the noodles Chinese Americans use. This
make noodles, there's seaweed and wheat. Shrimp, bean, and rice, they're all fun to eat.
Let's make the sauce.
Okay.
Put 1 tablespoon of cornstarch in this bowl.
Okay.
And 2 tablespoons of water in. Okay. And stir it around. Okay, Gail. Put 1 tablespoon of sugar into the bowl. And 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. And mix it together. Now we're going to throw the meat in. And the sauce. And the noodles.
From history and legend, it really appears that noodles have been known for thousands of years. To many Chinese, they meant a lifelong and good, so they served them on birthdays whenever they could.
Smells good.
Okay, this is for you. Hattie. Tim. You like it?
Yeah.
Well, we cooked the food and it came out fine. You can try it yourself when you got the time. Because working in the kitchen is a lot of fun. And when you're finished, you can eat what you've done.
People's hair look and feel different?
Everybody's hair is made of the same thing, but it looks and feels different depending on the color and the way it grows out of your skin. Let's pluck a few hairs and look at them up close. You know, in the whole world, there are only 3 kinds of hair. There's curly hair, and straight hair, and wavy hair, which is in between. Just looking at hairs, however, won't tell us why they grow the way they do. Every hair on your head or your body grows out of a tiny hole called a follicle. A follicle is something like a tiny flower pot that the hair grows out of and the roots stay inside of. If you have round follicles in your skin, then you have straight hair. If your follicles are flat, you have curly hair. And if your follicles are in between, shaped like ovals, then you have wavy hair. Here's a way to show how this happens using 3 cake decorators, each filled with Play-Doh. One has a flat opening, and one has a round opening, and one has an in-between oval opening. You squeeze the cake decorators and see what happens. Curly, straight, and wavy. The shape of your follicles and the color of your hair comes from your parents and your grandparents. You can have red hair, like your mother, and curly hair, like your grandmother. Any combination of hair color and hair shape is possible.
So that's why curly hair comes in all colors. And so does straight hair. And so does in-between wavy hair.
Right. But no matter what kind of hair you have, the most important thing is that you like it. And you take good care of it.
Straight hair, curly
You wash it.
wavy hair too.
And brush it. Comb it. Braid it. And don't forget to love it.